All right, welcome aboard, boys and girls. It is time for the next episode of the story of America's pirate patriot, sketching the privateer.
Let's fucking go!
Let's fucking go.
All right, welcome aboard, my friends. It's time for the next episode of Sketching the Privateer. I am your host, Joe's Atmosphere. It's good to see you. I've got to get my music set up because today I'm flying solo, so I don't. I want you to, when I get busy, sometimes I start, concentrating. I forget to talk. So we're going to be listening to the dulcet tones of Sharkin' for Pearls. They're his new. If you don't know, that's my brother's band. He's a one-man band, but Sharkin' for Pearls is his new CD. His new CD just dropped a couple weeks ago. It's called Undertow. Go check it out. He's got a bunch of new sounds. We're going to be listening to him in the background today. I got to set that up real quick. I didn't have time before the show, but let me get that set up and then we'll take a look at the chat and see who's here. In the meantime, while I'm doing that, take a look at the work we've done so far. One of the cool things about the program of doing Procreate, you can actually see a video of what I've done. So here you go while I'm setting this up. This is a quick 30-second video. Let's see. Where is Sharkin' for Pearls? There they are. And there's Undertow. And we'll just hit play all. And of course, it's got an ad. Let's pause that. And then we're gonna we're gonna put this on shuffle. I thought there was a thing where we could play the whole thing and put it on shuffle. Hang on a second. I could be wrong. I want to play all of them. Where is... Okay, hang on a second. It's supposed to have a playlist. See, view full playlist. There it is. Now, where's the shuffle? There it is, shuffle. And of course, it goes to Shifty Breeze, the one I'm going to play at the end of the show, right off the bat, right? Of course, it's going to do that, right? Let's crank that down to about a third, and we'll get this going. Hang on a second. Let's see. Share screen. Oh, I gotta get the Twitch screen going too. Okay, let's get over to Twitch. All stuff I should have had done. It doesn't matter how far ahead I think. I never ever get it done in time. But hey, what you gonna do? All right, let's get that full screen, and we'll just share it from that side. But we want to no. Cancel. I'm sorry, guys. Bear with me. I'm going to move this over here away from the music. And we'll show it full screen there. And we'll share it here. I hope you guys are having a good Friday. I'm having a good one. I'm just a little tired, but I think I'm going to make it. Let's see. Okay. Now, get that up. All right. We're good to go with that. So, I think that's my sketching in. Yeah. Okay. So, let's check in with the chat, see what's going on. First one in today is Vince. What's going on? Greetings and salutations. Good to see you, man. He's saying hail. And awesome one is continuing the conversation we've had in comments. Dude, you can have an entire conversation with the word dude, no doubt. And he says, let's freaking go. Well, you know what? When you say that, you kind of got to mean it, don't you?
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
I'm sorry. That's one of the best movies I've seen in forever. And I will continue to use that video as much as I can. No doubt about it. Okay. Let's see. Let me go ahead and start up the background music. You guys let me know if you can hear it. That shouldn't be too loud. Let me know if you guys can hear it. If you can't hear it, I'll turn it up a little bit, but I don't want it being too overbearing over my voice. Okay, so let's see. Awesome one says, self-insert comic, let's go. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. My whole family's a self-insert on that. Yep. Just look at Tim, 14 hours early. Dude needs to get... I don't see him here. I don't see him. Was he in here that early? Shifty breeze. Not that. Yeah. But you poop doesn't like mean words. Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't like that. For sure. Was he in here that early? I didn't see him. But if he shows up, he'll get his video. No problem. Okay, let's get to work, boys and girls. As we know, we've been working on Regal Inferno's armor skin, and we're just going to go ahead and continue that work. I hope you guys are having a good week. Did everybody get to see Deadpool and Wolverine yet? Because if you haven't, you need to go. I've gone twice. We're actually thinking about going to see it again. Oh my gosh. And let's see. What do we got here? Huh. I don't see it on my screen, but I'll check YouTube real quick. Tim. And we got Low Spec in the house. The Penguin's here. Yes. Okay, so what we're working on now is her armor on her forearm over here. So we're just going to continue that work, guys. You remember what I was doing last time? I'm just going to go ahead and draw the lines, and then we'll redo it for the shading and everything. And I like the way this is looking. I'm just now learning this, and I know there's certain I kind of struggle because there's certain effects I could be doing here, like making things glow and things like that, but I don't know that I want to do that. I think I want to keep it simple, like the older comics, you know what I mean? I think I want to do that. I want to use those shading techniques and stuff like that, so I think I'm going to stick with that. Okay. Now that's going to have to be shaded in quite a bit right there. I know that for sure. Okay, what happened here? There's a line there that I don't think I need. If you see what I'm talking about, right here, it looks like I made a fissure right there, and I don't think I need that, so I'm not going to... That's a good thing about looking at the sketch versus what you have. You can make changes as you go, so... I do like the way this is looking, though. Now, as with any kind of comic, there's going to be, like, when I show her flying and stuff like that, I'm definitely going to have a different look to what I'm doing, right? Something a little bit more blocky kind of thing, especially like when she's far away and stuff. So that's something I'm going to have to work on. Looks like this has kind of a, yeah, that looks pretty cool right there. Now I got to put more stuff in here around the knuckles. I know that. And I think there's one right in here. Was there one here? I don't know that there was. I don't think there was, but we can put one in there. I do see something I've got to erase here. I've got a little tippy tap going there. Okay. Okay, so this looks good, and I think I want to keep that right there, this big piece right here. I'm just showing you right here. I'll just hit the back button. But this big piece right here, yeah, I think we want to keep that like that. That gives it a good form of a hand right there. And I'm just looking to see if I can tighten this up some. And of course, you know, we're going to... There's one other thing I noticed. Yeah, down here on the bottom, I noticed it when I was making the video. I need to get rid of that. On the bottom, that stray line. You got to check these things for stray lines every once in a while, because when I'm zooming in on things, I'm pinching and moving like this, right? So, let's see. Yes, stay classic. Otherwise, you could do it all with CGI. Yeah, I mean, and that's not what we're shooting for, is it? And those comics are meh. Yeah, you can tell. You can tell that there's not as much substance because, you know, they've got all those cool tricks they can use to highlight things, and it just doesn't look as cool. To be honest, I'm not sold that the fissures on the fingers line up there near perfectly. Okay, I'm not sure. I'm close. I think I was close to understanding that, but I'm not sure. Okay, I do see a few here. I've got to get... Oh! Let's make sure we're on a pin. Okay. So let's get these in here. I know I had some here. And as a matter of fact, I do have to erase.
Hello, John. You are aboard the spacecraft Odyssey.
Uh-oh. Ads. Come on, mouse. Don't fail me now. There we go. Uh-oh. He's starting to jam now. Is the music high enough, guys? I want you to be able to hear it. Okay. And then we take... Ah! Let's get the pen back in there. No soul in CGI comics. I hear you, buddy. I hear you. Well, I mean, you know, the guys that people really remember from back in the day do big colors like this, like my guy Kirby, that Clobbering Times always had a week-long celebration of Jack Kirby, if you remember. And he's very memorable. His stuff is extremely memorable, man. His work on a bunch of stuff. Okay. Now this has got to be black shading in here because this is like lack of light completely over here. So we're going to do that. And also right here in the middle of her fist, right? I mean, yeah, you'll see some, but okay. Now let's go ahead and get to the color screen and go ahead and color that. I know I'm kind of bouncing back and forth, guys, but I'm trying to do several different things just to keep you from getting too bored with what I'm doing here. It's on syrup already, so we'll go with the crevices first. And we've got that correct color here. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put the crevices in, and then we'll worry about doing the red. Okay? I've got a plan here. Because remember, we got to go back and we got to change some of the lines here. The highlights and the shades, right? So, we'll go ahead and put all this in. And I'm manually doing this. You know, if it was on the same layer, I could tap it in. But I want to keep these layers separated. That way, if I want to change something, it's pretty easy to do. If you have it all on one layer, it is hard to change something, man. It really is. Okay, here we go. Filling in nicely. Filling in nicely. All right. Is that everything? Yeah. Yeah, that needs some black right there. Let's go back to the black. I'm just noticing some things that I need to fill in right here. No, not yellow. Change it, dummy. Ah! I want to fill this in right here because that is just straight up black because there's lack of light right there. Okay, now let's continue with the yellow work. Back to color, back to yellow. I can use any of those yellows. I just don't ask me why I do that. I'm just messing around. But anyway, let's see what the chat's saying. Here we go. Let's see. Vince says the rips on the fingers, pointer and middle, not sure they should line up, but that's just my opinion. You do you, boo. Yeah, I noticed they did line up. It's just, yeah, there's a couple of them there. I should break that up, shouldn't I? Should be able to do that pretty easily. We can fix that. The one around the knuckles, I'm going to keep the same, Vince, but the one in the middle right above it, yeah, I think I'm going to change that up. I'll take care of that. And it's a good opportunity to show you why keeping those two things separate makes it easier to change things. It's good to see you, Chaya. Good to see you. And everybody's saying hi to her. I missed the last couple of weeks, so glad to be here. It's good to see you, young lady. Thank you for being here. You guys are just going off in the chat. The progress is amazing. Can't wait to see when we zoom out and see the whole thing. Yeah, for sure. And look, when I'm done with this, guys, I'm going to put the logo on it and I'm going to make a poster out of it and I'm going to get some made and you guys will be able to, and I'll show you where you'll be able to get them whenever it gets done. Okay. So we got a lot to talk about as far as what's coming up with this stuff. Okay. And we'll do that towards the end of the show. But right now, let's get back to work. Let's see. She's just saying hi to everybody. Okay, so let's go ahead and correct that right now. So you want to start with the black. I hear you on that, Vince. This one right here on the bottom near the knuckles, I'm going to leave alone because those knuckle ones would probably line up. But because those fingers are pretty much almost the same length. But this one right here, let's go ahead and let's get on black first. And go to erase. And let's get rid of the lines. I'm going to leave the start of it. I like the way that looks. But we're just not going to have them line up, right? Sorry about the ads, guys. I don't pay for premium. I know everybody thinks I should pay for it. I'm not doing it. YouTube's free. Hell with that. Okay, so I'm going to keep the beginnings of those lines where they're at. Okay. Then I'm going to use black to move the lines. And I need to make sure you're on the right pencil. See, syrup is for coloring because the more pressure you put on it on the screen, the wider it is. I know it looks thin on the palette, but it's really driven by the pressure you put down. Okay, and I'm going to take that. I'm going to go kind of cylindrical with it. That way it doesn't line up anymore. Let's go ahead and erase and tighten that up. Okay, so now I just go back to the color, right? Get on erase. And then just come in here and get rid of the yellow, right? Why is it not erasing? It's on syrup. What the hell? Why is it not erasing? Okay, this is bizarre. I'm on the correct thing. Why is it not erasing? Please tell me I didn't put all that yellow on the front. No, I kept it separated. Gotta keep it separated. Let's see. What pen do I have for erasing? Oh, it's on Bakersfield. That's what's wrong. Okay. All right. Now it should work just fine. Why is it not erasing? This is very strange. Okay, it's on. Ooh, it's on a different layer. Wait a minute. Oh, wonder why that was on that layer. I must have done that by accident. Let's see that one more time. I take out the black. Yep, it's on the black layer. Let's put the black back. Yeah, there it is. Oh, man. Dude, I've been bouncing around too much, haven't I? Good gosh. Definitely didn't want to do that. Okay, so let's go back to the color layer. That's the one good thing. You can take away color layers, go back, that kind of thing, right? Now let's go back there, change up to yellow. This looks like a B color pattern. And pretty sure we're still on syrup. Yep. See, watch. I can go thin like this, or I can press really hard and fill in. Right? That's how that works. Okay? So, we've done that. Now, what I want to do is do my black and white, or get back to black and white. And let's do the shading for this piece. And that's going to be done with the Bakersfield, because that's more of a traditional pencil. And I like the line work. You know, if you're going to do really deep stuff, yeah, you can use syrup, but for a lot of this, I want Bakersfield. And I don't want, I want straight lines, but they don't have to be perfect. You know? Otherwise, I just get a pattern and fill it in there. And I don't want to do that. Now, what I'm saying about the syrup, you can go to the syrup for stuff that's going to be real dark. Like right close to her body, there's going to be a deep shadow in there. So let's use syrup on some lines to fill it in. Kind of crossing it. Okay? Just barely. That looks good. Okay, so I want to go back to my Bakersfield. And then just continue. And remember, the light source up. It's up and this, I sound so much like JFK. Up and to the left. So we want to go right and down with the shading. So we're going to do all these knuckles. Right? And this side of the hand, right? Right side of the hand. You think, there's something I like right here. Hang on. I think we're going to take this and we're going to move it to the knuckle of her hand. I think that's what we're going to do, boys and girls. What do you think? Let's take it and move it to here. I think that's what we need to do right there. I think that's going to be much better. Hang on one second. Let's get the erase in there. Let's get rid of that. And we'll go back to the black. And right there. There we go. And then let's get down to the color side. Get the erase going. Erase that out.
There's no surefire way to prevent accidents.
And I think that'll do it for that. Enough with the commercials, everyone, now. Good gosh. All right. I hope you're enjoying my brother's music. Go check it out anywhere where you get your music. Let's see. Which layer am I on? Okay. I'm on the right layer. And we need to fill in. So, I'm on the Bakersfield probably. Yep. Let's go to syrup. Let's fill it in. Okay, let's keep filling in. Let's go ahead and get this filled in. And then I'll go back and do the shades. And we don't want to forget to go back and get... Now, this stuff, I think I can leave it alone on the far side of her forearm because there's not, there's going to be a lot of shading over there, right? Because we're going to have... Make sure I got all the yellow. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so... I shaded that, but basically it's because of her arm being tucked. So let's go ahead and roll with that. That just looks right to me. I know, and it's a little bit, it's not quite on top, so I think that's going to work. Hang on, let's see. Bakersville, let's take that. Oh, shit, Joe. What are you doing? What layer are we on? We're good? Okay. So let's erase that. Well, just hit the back button for that. And then let's get on the black and white and finish the shading. One thing at a time, Joe. You're bouncing around too much. No! Stop it. Use the black, dummy. Black. Okay. Now, Bakersville, yes. Are we on the right thing? Yes. Okay. So, we're going to put some shading on this part of it. All right. And then definitely on this inner part of the forefinger. Definitely going to have some there. And here. This needs to be a lot blacker. Right in here. And let's give it some of this here. But this side of it, I think we want to leave alone. Okay, now, let's take a look at this from the lighting perspective. These knuckles are going to be out there. These, not quite so much. I'm going to roll with what I did. I think it looks good. So, okay. Let's remember, the light's coming. It's going to be hitting to the right. And I may have messed this up over here. Let's see. Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. It's casting a shadow. Okay, so the shadow is going to be cast. We need to do everything. Okay, I got it. I was getting confused there for a second. Erase. And are we on black and white? Yes. Okay, so we're going to erase it here. And here. And let's see, something like that would have been on this side because this is where the light hits, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, this can get difficult. Okay. Yeah, I think I got this right. Okay, right there, I'm seeing something I need to fix in the black. So let's go back to the black. Or no, I still am in black. I need that. Well, actually, let's get the eraser in there. Let's pop that. And then you see where my mistake is here? That really needs to come. That fissure, you really need to show that is a fissure. Crack in the skin, right? So it's going to be in pieces. Yeah, that's more like it. Okay, so then let's get this. Continue on. The smaller one I'm not too worried about. Now, I think we're going to go ahead and leave that there because we got shade on that side. Stop with the damn ads. Spending half my time skipping through ads. I swear. Leave the music alone. Let it play. Okay. And then that stays there. That's going to stay there too because the hand would actually overshadow that. So I'm going to leave that there. And I think the shade needs to stay there too. Let's undo that. I think right in here we can change it up. Right in here, the light would hit it, but close to her chest and down here where the shading is, I think this one we could go ahead and do. It's kind of rolled over a little bit, right? But everything down here where the shading's going to go, I think we can leave that alone. And definitely right here because it's tucked behind her shoulder and everything. So we're just going to get to doing this up. Let me get some more lines in there, don't I? Okay, that's good. We're actually going to put a little shade on that side of that crevice there, too. I think that's going to do it. Okay, so we got that done. Now it's time to hit the red. And let's see what it looks like. Let's see. We got color. And hopefully it's still on the palette. Yep, last one. I've been bouncing back and forth so much, I almost lost it. But anytime you want to make or recreate a color, all you have to do on Procreate is use this little tool right here. It makes a circle pop up. Okay, you hit that square. Well, you can't see it. Let me go ahead and show you what it is. If you look, I'm going to have to take myself out of the picture real fast. If you look on the left-hand side, you see two slide bars, and there's a square right in the middle of it with rounded edges. That is what you tap to bring that icon up. Okay, you tap that, and it'll make that come up. And then whatever you tap, it's going to give you that color on the palette. So if you lose it off that palette page, like you see it dropped off there because I added another color, that's the same color, right? So that's how you get, and it like, okay, we've lost the orange that I need. All I have to do is come over here, hit that, and then hit the orange, and guess what? I got the orange back, right? So there you go. That's how you do that. They got some neat tools on there. I'm learning as I go, guys. I'm getting a grasp on it. But you got to remember, an old dude. I just turned 59 a couple weeks ago, so let me blow this up so I don't mess this up too bad. Okay. I got to shift my position here. And I got to put myself back on the screen so you guys can see me. All right. But anyway, let's see what's going on in the chat. You guys are talking. A sidebar menu with thumbnail images of each layer would be a helpful feature. It may be something that you can do with this. I don't know. Like I said, I'm learning as I go. I'll check into it. Or for the layers, just a layer name could be useful. Yeah, I have named the layers. You see it's ink, color. Layer 1 is my sketch. I can always rechange those, but I don't see where it says it on here. Let's see. Awesome one says, I suppose you could have a smaller screen and allow tools to show. Yeah, I'm sure there's a way to do it. I just haven't learned it yet. Fisher King. Yeah. I hear. Hey, great movie, by the way. Fisher King is awesome. From what it looks like, Joe's tablet is about 15 inches. I'm not sure. It's whatever this tells you. If you can look in comparison, I don't really know. Not sure. That's already pretty small to work on compared to 3 27-inch monitors. Yeah. But I enjoy it. I like working this way.
Why did no one
It's
tell
pretty
Louisiana
neat.
drivers
All
about
right,
this new
enough.
If you are currently
You hush up.
insured,
We don't
drive
care.
less-
We want to hear my brother's music, so leave it alone. Okay, so let's get back to coloring this. And what I can do is just do that right there. Then I can come up here, and I'm just showing you how I can do it. And I'll go ahead and draw it all out. But then I go to my fill thing and tap it, and boom, it's full, right? So I've actually learned, my daughter caught me up on how to do that. So I'm good to go there. All I have to do is basically and really I don't have to stay in the lines, right? I can do whatever sections I want like this, right? Just don't want to cover up my yellow. And if it's got a little bit of a jagged edge, that's fine. This is rock lava that she's created to cover herself and make it look like she's got clothes on, right? But you see what I'm doing? This whole big section, I can just go all the way around with the red. As long as I close it off, good to go. All right. Sorry, I'm kind of concentrating here, guys. I don't want to blow it. Let's see how much of this I can do in one big swath. You see how I'm pushing down harder. Whoop. Now see, this is why you want to work in short strokes too. I'll go back and do the yellow, but you see those tough couple of dots? See, somebody like me, that'll drive nuts right there. You see it all the time in comic books, something get filled in where it's not supposed to be, but it will drive me absolutely bananas. Oh, look at this. I can go all the way over here. Hang on. Let's see how big we can get. Oh, man, look at that. This whole section. We'll go all the way up to here. Hell, if I'd have done this all in one big chunk, I could have gone into her shoulder and done it too. Wow, this is cool. All right. Didn't even need to draw right there. Just bring it down around. Watch this, guys. This is going to be cool. Okay, let's see if I covered it all up. Let's find out. Look at that. Boom. All of that just got filled in. Whammo. Get some. I love it. That is so cool. All right. Do the smaller ones. Now, the smaller ones, you don't have to do all that. Just fill it in. Like these right here, we'll just fill them in. Okay, I need to blow it up a little bit so I can see these smaller ones. All right, here's another big chunk I can do. See, and I can do this because I've got two different layers, right? This is why I want to keep them separated. Keep them separated. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, that's all filled in. Let's get this over here. All right. Ooh. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this right here just to make sure. I was about to make a big mistake. All right. My brother's jamming. Maniac. If you guys don't watch the show we do on Sundays, I highly recommend it. If you want to hear our take on the news of the day, you can hear it every Sunday at 5. And my brother is a lot of fun to hang out with. He's a very cool dude. He's going to be on his way here pretty soon. When he gets off work today, he's on his way to Shreveport Bossier to bring me a generator that he doesn't need anymore. We've already got one, but, you know, when you have a storm around here in Louisiana, sometimes, you know, things get messed up. So, you can never have too few generators. You know what I mean? One might go down. That kind of thing. Because we do have a lot of storms in Louisiana. We're here down on the Gulf Coast. So, okay, I think I've got those filled in right. Let's get this small knuckle down here. Small area right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and use the fill in. And done. Boom. That's a done deal. Let's see what it looks like. In the big, broad context of things, let's take a look at it. That looks pretty cool. We may need more shading on that hand. May need more shading on that hand. Let's take a look. I think the fist over here looks good. Let's take a look at the fist. I think the fist looks good. But what did I do to achieve that? Well, a lot more lines is what I needed. I've got them kind of sparse here. So let's go ahead and throw more lines in here. Let's get back to the black. And that of course, is going to set up contrast, right? Because it's all about contrast, isn't it? And am I on syrup? Let's see. Yes, I am. So it looks like I needed the syrup, huh? Just put more hashes in it, and it'll make it look darker. Now that looks a lot better, I think. Of course, it's farther away than the rest of, that hand's right in your face. It's the closest thing to you in the picture. So, news break. News break is telling me something's going on. That's where my brother and I get a lot of stuff for our show, is from news break. Okay, I think that's going to do it right there. Maybe a little more here around the shoulder, huh? Let's do a little more around the shoulder here. How's that? Yeah, I like that better. Now, before we finish up today, I do want to show you how I'm going to do the skin here. We're going to go with that orange. And let's get the syrup going. And let's go back. We're still on the color. Okay. So what I've got to do is I've got to get her eyebrow and everything's going to be yellow. And I think her hair is going to be yellow too. I haven't decided on the hair. My daughter's not that crazy, so I think we'll make her a blonde instead of a redhead, because we all know redheads are crazy. I'm just kidding, ladies. I'm just kidding. But the eyebrows are definitely, and the eyelashes are going to be yellow, just like the fissures in her face, because that's the color of the flames, right? Rumble notification. I better check the Rumble chat. Let me see if somebody's talking to me on Rumble. I'm sorry about the Rumble side, guys. Nope, nobody's yakking on Rumble yet. Okay. By the way, if you're watching on Rumble, thanks for watching. Appreciate you. But I have to go around. Here's the tedious part. You have to go around and close off everything before you color it in. Right? Okay. So, hang on. I'm just going to do this one just to show you. I'm going to finish this up here. I want to go all the way around the eyebrow, right? And then I can come in with the yellow and I can fill in right here and here and here. Okay. So I can see a couple of specks that I need to fix up. That's easy. I'll just go back to the orange. Oh, wait. You see what I just did there? I changed the color, so we have to go back now. Oh, actually, all I have to do is tap the yellow again, and it'll change it back. Okay, then we get out of this. Turn that off. You got to turn that off before you go switching colors. See, you learn as you go, guys. You learn as you go. But that's what I'm going to do for the eyebrows and the eyelash. Now look what I did right there. Just trying to fucking, squish it down, look what I did. I put a big, huge gouge in her eyeball. So I got to get rid of that. Now the eyes, I know how eyes are supposed to look, but I'm trying to figure out how to incorporate flame in her eyes. Not sure how I'm going to do it, but the way I'm going to do our eyelashes is I'm going to take yellow. Okay. And I'm going to use that for her eyelashes. Enough already. Go away. So her eyelashes are going to be like flame, right? So let's see what it's going to look like when I'm done. Ah! Did it again. Stop it. There we go. That looks pretty damn nifty. Ooh, I see a space that I can color in here. Hang on. To give it more contrast real quick so you can see it before we get out of here. Just take that and go boom. There you go. And like I said, what we're going to do with those lines is we're going to take yellow and on the color side, not giving it much pressure, we're just going to follow along that line. Right? And then we're going to erase the line on the black and white side. Like this. And that's what's going to make the lava skin image kind of thing. Right? There it is. It's coming along, guys. It's coming along. Let's see. Disadvantage of often loose the mouse pointer. Yeah. Let's see. I think even MS Paint has Microsoft Paint has an eyedropper color selector. Yes, absolutely. Pointer finger third segment has a bit of red in the yellow and black area. Ah, yes, I see. That is a fissure in her finger. I see what you're talking about there. Hang on. You're talking about this right here? Yeah. We do need to cut that off, don't we? It looks kind of funky there. But we can do that completely on the black side just by... And I know what you're saying. Why has it got to be black, Joe? Because it is. And whoa. Let's just get the black going. And what we'll do is we'll take that, wrap it around here like a crack, and fill all that in. Boom. That make more sense? That make more sense to you? Makes more sense to me. Okay. And there you go. She's looking good. Got a lot more work, a lot more detail on her than most of these other characters. Because, I'm trying to create the illusion she's made of lava, right? So, but anyway, that's where we're at this week, guys. I will try and get some work done on it this week, so I'll have something to show you next time. Looks like we went through a lot of the playlist for Danny's CD. Let's take a look at. Let's see. No, that's not what I want to do. I want to go ahead and search. And then we'll go with view full playlist. Nope, wrong one. Hang on, guys. Bear with me. Where is the damn playlist? Okay, this is going to drive me nuts. View full playlist. And we want to hear... Where is it? I thought it was on this one. My brother is lying to me. Oh, it is. Okay. Let's play this one for the background. When the ad is done.
Already transforming how they work.
This is Shifty Breeze. This is the one when we're done. Ha! Why's it got to be black? Bigot, right? Let's see. And currently also sleep at nights, your evenings. So I miss most streams live. That 70s rock fan Comic Relief Crusader, talks a lot, and you stream in your afternoons, my evenings. So now I'm here. I hear you, man. Gotcha. I hear you. I'm glad you're here too, Vince. I really enjoy you being here. Okay, let me let you guys know what's going on with the channel. First of all, I want you to hang on. Let me get this over here. Definitely check out my brother's music. Sharkin' for Pearls, Undertow. That's his logo there. But what I want to do here is show you, first of all, a couple of ways to support the channel. You can go to my website, Joe's Atmosphere. You can find out everything you need to know about me, my past, my beginnings, everything. It's got my, I do have to get in there and get rid of the Wednesday stream, and I'll tell you about that here in a minute. But it's got my streaming schedule. It's got ways to get commissions from me, and I'm also starting to build my marketplace. The stuff isn't up there yet, but when I get this poster done, definitely going to work on that. But down at the bottom, you can contact me for commissions, or if you want to get some of this stuff like the coffee mug, the hat I'm wearing, that kind of thing, just email me and I'll hook you up. Okay. Also, you can go to my Subscribe Star page where I fill you in on what's going on with the channel. And also, if you pay $5, you can look at all the artwork, like the plotted pages I'll be working on next, right? All the plotted pages of the Privateer comic book are here. I've got to put up some more of them. I got the first 13 pages up of the first issue. I've got to finish that one up and get the rest of them up. You can see the portrait itself that I'm working off of on there on my Subscribe Star page. So go check that out when you have a chance. Like I said, you get all the artwork for $5 you can look at, and all the written works, like the plot of the comic books is in here too. You just scroll down, and like this one here, that's the plot for the first issue is here. You can read the whole thing. Also, the origin of the Royal Fox and the Privateer are on here, written synopses of them. So this is on Subscribe Star. You can go check that out and support the channel that way if you so choose. And I appreciate it if you do. And even if you don't, it's a good way to keep up with what's going on with the channel, along with following the page here on YouTube. So I want to thank you guys for being here, and let's show you what's going on with the channel. The reason why I said got to change my streaming schedule, I will explain that in just a second. Of course, you can watch this show every Friday, 1 p.m. Central Time, Sketching the Privateer, the story of America's pirate Patriot. Watch as I learn how to make a comic book from scratch. And then later on tonight on Pop Culture Mindfield's channel, good friend of the channel, John Das Wolfen, and Knock will be on Pop Culture Mindfield's channel for Game Night with John. Martin's also there, and he's playing through, John that is playing through the Telltale series of The Walking Dead. So go check that out and support John on his endeavors over there on Pop Culture Mindfield's channel at 8 p.m. Central Time tonight. And then Sundays at 5, the guy playing the music for me in the background right there, Highlander, and I get together, and the brothers hack the Matrix. Everything you need to know about this last week in the clown show that is 2024 through today's headlines. The brothers hack the Matrix every Sunday at 5 p.m. Central Time. And then Monday, I'm a busy guy, but I'm never on my channel. I start off, we got a big one this Monday. Captain Dale Dye is going to be on Military Monday with myself, Gary, Anima, and Martin. So come check that out. We're going to be talking Starship Troopers, one of our favorite movies, on Military Monday. And I love Captain Dye. He's pretty damn awesome. So come check that out. It's Monday at 10 a.m. Central Time on Pop Culture Mindfield's channel. And then at 4 p.m. Central Time, it's War Games on It's Only Talk and Roll on That 70s Rock Fans channel. It's a classic movie with Matthew Broderick and Ali Sheedy. I was in love with Ali Sheedy when this movie came out. This movie came out my senior year in high school, right before I joined the Army, man, and enjoyed the hell out of it. You guys come check it out. War Games, 4 p.m. Central Time on That 70s Rock Fans channel. And then, of course, I start my streaming week with Papa Joe Gamer After Dark, video games, cocktails, and fails. And right now, I'm playing through Brutal Legend. Part 3 comes your way this Tuesday, and I won't be doing it on Wednesdays anymore. I am 59 years old now, guys. I can't drink 2 nights in a row. I am just useless on Thursday, okay? And I've got to get to work on this comic book. I want to share it with you. I know you guys want to see it, so I've got to concentrate more on my artwork. So, one video game stream a week. It's going to be on Tuesdays at 10 p.m. Central Time. Come check it out as we play through Brutal Legends on Papa Joe Gamer After Dark. And then, of course, Wednesdays, my favorite show of the week, State of the Atmosphere, where me and my boys get together and talk about everything pop culture, movies, TV shows, music, everything, video games. We talk about all of it. And, of course, the hottest part of the show for a lot of people these days, the Sweeney Spot, where we look in on the world of Sydney Sweeney and what she's doing. And then that's at 5:30 p.m. Central Time every Wednesday. And then, of course, on Fridays, it's right back here for Sketching the Privateer. So I want to thank you guys for being here. Let's check in with the chat one more time. Let's see. Of course, Grospec called me a bigot for talking about everything being black. Let's see. I'm still not entirely sold on the Trump-colored skin. Yeah, I make it. It's either going to have to be like a safety orange, maybe a much starker orange, but it can't be as dark as the armor. There's got to be contrast there. But I'm with you on that. It looks kind of it almost looks too light, doesn't it? But if we want contrast with the yellow, I do need to darken that up, don't I? So yeah, I'll work on that. Oh my God. There he is. We don't want him to be left out. He finally rears his ugly head right here at the end of the show.
There are some who call me Tim.
Oh, Tim is here. He made it. He made it. They told me you were the first one in, but I didn't see your comments. So I figured I'd wait until you showed up to play your video. So there you go, buddy. No, I can't start over, but you can watch the replay on. I think I do it on Kick and Twitch here coming up, so you can watch the replay, or you can just rewind this. Let's see. I'm at work right now. Okay, take care of yourself, buddy. You wouldn't have missed it if you didn't show up 14 hours early, right? And not very good, and not a very good comic. Okay, I don't know what that means. I hope you're not talking about mine. Service guarantees citizenship. Yes. He's talking. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Talking about Starship Troopers. Yeah, hell yeah. Jefferson Starship Troopers. I like it, Tim. Very cool. Me too. She was lovely in War Games and Short Circuit. Yes, absolutely. Ali Sheedy is a babe. She always was. Even in Breakfast Club, she was all right. Yeah, but she was the emo chick in that one, remember? Before emo chicks were a thing, she was the big downer, right? The depressed one, the nihilist, right? But anyway, okay, boys and girls, I want to thank you guys for being here. And until we see you again, I want you guys to keep on keeping on. God bless.